Paige Bueckers is one cool customer. Like, I've never seen her mess up in an interview or speaking publicly. And obviously, she's handled herself through UConn, which is a big time, professional kind of team at the college level, at least when it comes to the scrutiny and the attention, and is now doing the same at the WNBA level with the Dallas Wings. But there's a whole nother level when it comes to pressure and expectations, and those are the ones that Caitlin Clark deals with. And Paige Bueckers came out in support of Clark, saying, the level of expectations, the pressure is inhumane. So she really understands it because, Paige deals with a lot, but she sees what Cece deals with and understands just how overwhelming that can be. Paige is saying this before the obviously the matchup between the Wings and the Fever. Of course, we don't know if Caitlin Clark will be participating in that matchup or not because Clark is dealing with another injury right now, but she was in the shooting slump before, and that's what led to the comments from Becker, really, like the folks that have honed in on Clark missing some shots as if she isn't just like any other athlete or human. Here's what Paige had to say on the topic from Wings Media during a practice session here.
When you look at Caitlin, the way she's had to deal with media, you kind of dealt with it this year. Have you learned anything from the way she's dealt with it maybe last year?
I would just say, like, she handles it with grace, and the pressure that she's put on every single night to perform at the level that she does, it's inhumane, really, like, to expect people to be perfect and to not have off games or off nights. And if she doesn't go like 8 for 10 from 3, like, people are questioning things. It's unfair to have to deal with that, but I'm sure she has like a great team around her and great people to help her. And I know she's a great person at dealing with it, and just tuning out the noise and just continue to be there for herself and for her team. But I mean, the expectations, and it's tough when you listen to it. So I'm sure she has a great way of tuning it out.
Do you feel that pressure as well, like the 8 for 10 type of expectations?
More, it's like for me, it's like the pressure I put on myself. I'm a perfectionist. I think every shot I shoot should go in. So when it doesn't, but then also, like she talked about, just being able to give yourself grace and know that you are not perfect, and there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good games. There's going to be bad games. But as long as you keep it forward, keep pushing, and keep learning and keep growing from game to game, that's all you can ask for.
So Paige really seems like a cool person, obviously a hell of an athlete, a hell of a player. And you could see that she's been watching Caitlin Clark from afar, and seeing what's going on and understanding, because, for Paige, it's a lot. It's got to be a lot for Paige. And for Clark, it's, even more, way more, a whole nother dimension more. And that has to resonate with somebody like Paige Bueckers, who's done it from UConn to the pros now. Obviously everybody wants to see those two show down on the court. If there's going to be a quote unquote rival for Caitlin Clark, Bueckers makes sense in a sense because of their college experience together, because of the position they play, because of what Bueckers has already shown she's capable of in the WNBA, having quite a rookie season. That efficiency has carried over. Might not happen this time around, but they do play again this season. But it was cool to see Paige back Caitlin Clark in this way, because I think Clark fans and Clark herself probably like to hear that, especially coming from somebody like Paige Bueckers.